So high, I'm hypnotized. What's up is down, what's left is right. Chasing stars and holding you. I can't see the end, but we'll see it through. Times don't fly too high. Be sure to keep the ground in sight. Fly forever if you keep it tight. Love the world, but keep the sky on your mind.
Hello there, Anas. I don't know if you can hear me. Welcome to another stream. I think I've messed with my settings a little bit here. It's been a while, so give me a second while I sort this out here. All right, excellent. I am audible. I'm a little too loud at the moment, but let me see. Yeah, it's been a while, so I'm trying to reboot my simulator here because it's crashed. It's been a while, so yeah, I'm just gonna reboot it and then we'll see how this goes. Trying to adjust the gain correctly as well here on the mic. So let me just put the countdown streamer countdown thing one more time. Let's do that. Yeah, there we go. Okay, that's brilliant as far as I'm concerned, I think. Let's see if I can do that. All right, it's loading up the simulator. I think my gain is a little too low now. Okay, how about that? That's better. What's up is down, what's left is right. Yeah, that is much better. That is much better, ladies and gentlemen. I think I am audible well, Mr. Anas. If you would be kind enough to confirm whether I am audible properly, that would be fantastic. But I think, yeah, there we go. It's pretty good. Audio is pretty good, just as, yeah, can you guys still hear me if I whisper? Okay, maybe if I don't speak that low, but I think you guys can still hear me even when I'm speaking pretty low here, so it's not that big of a deal. Okay, perfect. Perfection. Okay. Sakub, hola. Hola. ¿Cómo estás? I do not speak Spanish. For any Spanish speaker, my apologies. But yeah, how are you doing, Sakub? How are you doing? I'm just starting up the simulator here. You guys can hear the sound. As a matter of fact, we can go here now. So we're just loading up some stuff here. Oh god, why did all the updates in the world... There we go. Now we are talking. Now we are talking. Let me start the traffic injection here. Give me a second. We're doing that. There we go. Traffic injection has been started successfully. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another stream here with Fly the Noob. It's been a while and I'm having issues launching, excuse me, Elevatics. Is it Elevatics or Elevatics? Doesn't matter. Okay, here we go. I'm just so we can have our destination and how on earth do I... What? Elevatics has changed, hasn't it? I have no idea how to do this. How do I edit this stuff? What? You can't type it in manually anymore? How on earth do I type this? Oh, there it is. There it is. It's been a while since I flew, and because of that, everything's updated, everything's changed, and I have no idea how to get the necessary information. Elevatics has changed its layout. Let's have a look. Flight planner. SVRS. Does that even show up in Elevatics? I don't think it does. Oh, it does. It says Los Roque. Gran Roque. El Gran Roque. So Los Roque Airport is what it is supposed to be, I believe. And where are we? What's our destination for today? For today, we are coming down here to this place, SVDM. Let's put that in there. SVDM. That is the Mosquées. Mosquée? I don't know, man. But something like that. Okay. There we go. There we go. Now, I don't know why it's not showing up. I have no idea why it's not showing up. What the heck am I doing? Good lord. Yeah, now Elevatics is not showing up. Why is it that, I did a little bit of a test stream to make sure that everything is in order before I start streaming today. And everything was. Everything was showing up, everything was fine. And then here we go. Here we go. It's not working. I have no idea what the heck is going on anymore. Yep, I have no idea. It doesn't show up anymore. So what's the point? Yeah, I don't know. I don't know, guys. I don't know why Elevatics is behaving like this, but I have no idea what's going on. Alright, whatever, man. Whatever. For some reason it's not working, that's all I know. But I'm just gonna remove that for now. I'll close that up for now. There we go. Okay, great. Let's just get this party started without too much delay. I am so thrown out of whack at this point. I have no idea what I'm doing. But let's get this started. So today, I'm gonna start nice and easy with a Piper Dakota, a very simple aircraft to fly from Coronado. That's what I'll be flying today. Let's get rid of the wheel chocks here. Come on. Okay, and then we've got this pitot tube cover thingy. There we go. Brilliant. That's a walk around mode. As you can tell, we are on a set of beautiful islands. We'll take a closer look in just a bit. But first, let's jump into our aircraft here and get things going. Yeah, it's a shame that I can't have the elevatics data fed to me, which is interesting. But unfortunately, I don't think it's going to work today. Yeah, it's not. Okay. Okay. I don't know. Why do they change so much all the time, man? This is when you know I'm getting old, when I start complaining about change. I freaking hate updates now. Anyway. Hello there, EM. I am alive. Yes, I am alive. What can I tell you, man? It's been an interesting couple of months. Let's just leave it at that. Interesting couple of months, and yeah. I was supposed to come live about 3 days ago, trying to figure out all the updates and changes and whatever. It's been a lot. Anyway, let's get into this without further delay. Don't want to run the stream too long today. There's a little bit of stuttering and whatever. As expected, I'm not going to stress too much about it. Let's fuel selector to the left tank, I believe. Let's put our fuel mixture up, prop high there. Let's turn on the... No, you know what? Let's turn on the batteries there. Let's turn on our radio navigation and all that stuff, avionics. We'll get our anti-collision lights going. We'll get our engine primer, why not? Okay. And then let's start this stuff up. There we go. We're gonna put that right there. EM says A340, 300 and 600 have come out. You mean A330, A340? I have the A340 already. The one by Inibills. That came out months ago, right? Oh, you're talking about A330-400. I have got no more money to purchase new aircrafts. I'm going to be quite frank with you. So for now, we're stuck with the old aircrafts. A330-400. Who released the A330-400? I haven't even checked. I've just jumped in and started flying. I need to catch up on 3 months of news. I need to see what the other YouTubers have been up to as well. Acquiring GPS signals. Let's come down here. Let's turn this to altitude. Let's pre-select 3,000 feet here. That's all looking good, and it's armed, right? Yes, it is. Brilliant. No, we don't need the fuel pump yet. Yeah, we can turn that on. We can put our flaps down. There we go. Once we finish acquiring our GPS signals, we can get out of here. We can get out of here. Okay. I'm going to be using the joystick, not the joystick, the Xbox controller today to fly. Let me just get rid of this elevatics thing. It's not doing us any favors today. So, yeah. I don't know, man. Elevatics always gave me issues, and it's still giving me issues because of all the freaking updates. They're constantly changing crap. I don't like it. Okay. Here we are. Let's go ahead and I think we're ready to roll. What do you think, EM, Anas, and Sakab? I think we're ready to roll here, aren't we? Look at that, we're looking good. Before we do, whilst we allow the engine to warm up here, let's take a look at Gran Roque. This is the airport, and I forgot what the place is called. We're off the coast of Venezuela, and this is the island of Gran Roque, I believe. We've got a couple of islands near us we're going to take a look at. We're going to fly over until we come back in and we land at some island called the Mosquis. Dos Mosquis. I believe I've just butchered that, but yeah, that's where we're going to be. Well, it's not an easy place to land into, so let's see if I can actually make it after not having flown for so long anyway. All right, barrel roll today. Possible? I don't think it's possible today. The aircraft we're flying today cannot do barrel rolls, Sakab. However, we can do a few stall testing if you're up for it. We can do some stall testing and some crazy stuff. That's always possible. So we'll do that. We'll do that instead. Okay. Perfect. Now let's get started with our flight for the day. Okay, parking brakes released. Well, it's supposed to be a tourist plane, but you know, this is Fly Danube, isn't it? We're not passenger friendly here. So yeah, we'll do some stunt, do some roll arounds, whatever we need to do, make that happen. Got a little bit of a problem with pulling to one side, but that's okay. Alright, let's just turn. Look at how thin this runway is. For cruising without persons, you don't want to see. Yeah. Okay. This is on. That's all looking good. Let's turn on all of this stuff. There we go. Everything is pretty fine. We can turn on our transponder there. There we go. It's on. Looking good, ladies and gentlemen. We can reduce the range here if we like a little bit. Have a better view there. So, as a matter of fact, let me put it like this. Yeah, that's better. Great. With that said, we'll put the heading bug there. And we are ready to get going. Barometric pressure to the neutral position there. Everything is reset. We're all looking good. And yeah, let's get out of here. All right. Releasing 50%. Engine's looking good. 90. We're going to take off with 90% throttle. Okay, we can pull up gently. There we go. And we can pull our flaps up there. A little soon there for this aircraft. Check that out. We are out, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, let's turn on the autopilot for the moment. We'll go to heading mode. And VS 700. Bring that down slightly. Fuel mixture down there as well. And out we go. Alright, we're on autopilot. Everything is looking good. We don't need the fuel pump to be running anymore. Landing light can come off. Everything else can pretty much remain on for the moment. Alright. Beautiful islands here. We're gonna take a look at this. We're gonna turn around and take a good look at this very, very soon. Okay, so look at that. Beautiful, isn't it? Absolutely gorgeous. We'll now fly over here, take a good look at these little sandbars, if you will. turn that heading bug to our right, and off we go. Beautiful. Look at that. Very nice. There is our runway that we just took off from. There's the island of Gran Roque. So some smaller islands off the coast of Venezuela. I don't know if we can see mainland Venezuela somewhere in the distance over there, but I don't think we can make it out. But look at these beautiful waters. Very, very beautiful. Let's take a look at that. Trying to find a good view. You know what? Let's go to the passenger. Yeah, there it is. Very, very nice. Check out some cinematic stuff. It's lovely. The other side is just open water. Okay. Look at that. That is gorgeous, isn't it? We're just gonna soak in that view for a couple of minutes and then we're gonna get to a higher altitude, perform some stall testing, and hopefully we can do a little roll. Can you fly close to the ground, or is it too dangerous? We can fly very close to the ground. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna do that right away. We're gonna do that right away. We're gonna do that right away, Mr. Socket. Right after we take a look at these views, we are gonna do that right away. Look at how gorgeous that is. That is beautiful. Very beautiful. Okay. Lovely part of the world. I don't know if they vacation here or if it has any hidden dangers, but these waters are beautiful. Okay. You know what? Let's get to it. Let's go down, shall we? So I'm gonna disengage autopilot. Gonna put that to 50% and let's go. Let's go straight down. Let's scare the passengers here. Gotta watch our airspeed, but we're gonna drop down here and fly over the water and the ground really, really low. There we go. Gonna perform one loop around the water before I start flying over here. Just to bleed a little bit of speed, not a lot. Look at that turn. That's gonna make some people scream. Come on. There we go. There we go. Right on the edge. Less than 1,000 feet. 400 feet. 300 feet, and there we go. Let's now fly close to the ground, shall we? I don't think there's any wildlife here, but we can take a look. Some beautiful places. Look at that. It's gorgeous. It's very nice, huh? Oh, it's like a little inland lake here. Gotta be careful with this one. beautiful. Look at how lovely this scenery is. It's so freaking gorgeous. Let's slow down a little bit. You can enjoy that. Very, very nice. Look at the color of these waters. You know what, I bet you if we crashed here, the plane wouldn't even sink completely. I mean, if it's modeled correctly in MSFS, but these islands, I believe, are some sort of protected area, perhaps a national reserve of some sort. Oh, we've got a bit of choppiness as we fly over there. I like that the air currents are modeled really well over the forests, over the island. It's really nice. You can experience the shaking right there. Look at that. It's very nice. Wow. Okay, we're losing a bit of speed there. Let's just imagine being on these beaches, but this island doesn't look like it's inhabited at all. I think it's like a national reserve or something of the sort. An environmentally protected area or something. But it looks good. Fun to fly over. Very, very nice. Wow. I enjoy doing this. Thank you for reminding me to do this, Mr. Sakub. I always enjoy doing this. Oof. Oh, got a bit of a... Ooh, look at that. That's not me. That's just the turbulence over the island. There's a little bit... I saw a building over there as well. Oh, I can't tell where I'm flying. Oh, wow. Nice. Oh! Oh! We almost crashed there. Beautiful. Really close to ground there. You can see the rock. Very, very nice. That was much more fun than I thought. Beautiful. Well, let's fly through that gap in there. Very nice. Whoop. Let's take a look at it from outside. Look at that. Okay. It is a protected region. I'm pretty sure about that. Ooh, bumpy over. It's astonishing how much turbulence there is when you fly over the trees and over the land. Significantly higher than over the open water, so I think that's pretty cool. It's not very easy to fly here. Some tall trees, a good amount of variety, but very nice vegetation. Another inland water body there. It could be connected to the outside. It is actually. We could land on one of these beaches, couldn't we? Technically we could. Yeah, technically we can, can't we? I should have performed some sort of... Whoop. Let's see if I can touch it very lightly. I'm going a little too fast. Oh, there's some rocks ahead though. Nope, there's some rocks ahead. I would have crashed if I tried that. I missed that empty spot. There's too many rocks here to try this. That's a good idea, but let me see if I can... Okay, this place seems empty. Let's land here. Oh, we touched, but it's bumpy. It's very bumpy. I'm not sure whether I'll be able to land here, but... Nope, it's a bad idea. Yep, it's a bad idea. We've got a malfunction. we've got a landing gear malfunction. Now the problem with having that is that when we land at our destination, it's going to be very difficult now. So we've just screwed ourselves with that. Yeah, I think it's a little too sensitive though, the damage model here. I have everything on realistic, but it's a little too sensitive. So when we reach our destination, the landing is not going to be good today. Sorry about that, guys. We've screwed the landing gear already. But yeah. It's nice to fly around like this. I like this. Alright. It's beautiful. I can't decide what I like more. Commercial or like flying the big jets, the fighter jets, or this. They all have their own appeal, quite frankly. So how are you living in UAE? No. I'm not in the UAE at the moment, so I'm not in the UAE. If I was in the UAE, I would probably not have stopped streaming. I'm outside the UAE at the moment, and that's probably the problem. That's probably the problem. No. I had to step away for a couple of months due to personal reasons. But yeah, I'm trying my best to get back to streaming and flying as frequently as I can. Hopefully I'll be flying more often. I just, once in a while you go through a period in your life when everything is a mess. I've been going through that for the past 6 years. So yeah. What's the difference between Dakota and Piper Archer? They're two different aircrafts, but they're very, very similar. I believe their overall purpose and the broad stroke of the whole thing, the broad strokes of the whole thing are the same. But I believe the Archer is more powerful, if I'm not wrong. I don't have the Archer. I don't know anything about it. I've just watched some other flight simmers fly it on YouTube. That's my only knowledge of the Piper Archer. So yeah, I am not sure. I know that Coronado makes it, I believe. No, not Just Flight makes it. Not Coronado. I think it's Just Flight. I'm not sure. I'm not sure, but it seems like a faster, more capable aircraft than the Dakota. The Dakota is just a... It's an old general aviation small aircraft from the 50s or 60s. Is that where... No, it's not 50s. Like about 60s or 70s is where... No, that's too old. I think 70s and 80s, yeah, is where Piper Dakota is from. It's a fairly dated aircraft. Yeah, Sakib, it's a funny life. Is Mr. Anna still with us? Now, speaking of which, we have almost reached our destination now. So it's time for us to gain some altitude here. And take a look at the views while we still can. Let me put that heading bug straight this way and turn on our autopilot here. Come on. And there we go. Just enjoying the weird acrobatics. Oh, you're welcome, man. You're welcome. Let's take a look at that beautiful, beautiful, gorgeous water. My goodness, that's beautiful. Let's see if we can land. I don't think we can because of the gear. It's going to be very risky. But let's just see if we can. I'm going to start sky dolly here, so we have some landing replays already available to us. As a matter of fact, why is our aircraft drifting? Heading, please. Thank you. Can it land in the water? Unfortunately, Sakib, this is not an aircraft that can land in the water. Although now that you mentioned it, I should have probably tried this with an aircraft that has amphibious capabilities. We'll do that in a stream very, very soon. I need to practice with one of the amphibious aircrafts that I have, and we'll make a landing for it. So yeah, we'll try that. But not this one. Unfortunately, this one does not have floats. It only has the traditional wheels that don't even go up, actually. Okay, we're pretty high now. We don't need to go this high. Where's the altitude hold thing? Come on. Altitude, there we go. 2,500 feet is more than enough, and there is the runway in question. And I don't think we're gonna make this, but let's try. The fly-by-wire A380 is absolutely beautiful, and I've been practicing it so that I can use it in 2024. That's coming very, very soon for you guys as well. So, KDFW to YSSY, Sydney, KDFW is Dallas Fort Worth. That is a long flight. EM, is that on Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020? Okay, let's cut our throttle back here. That is a long flight, EM. And let's do a nice little landing, shall we? But in typical flight noob fashion, we're gonna make it pretty intense. So let's put our landing light on there. Fuel pump on. Hold that up. Let's see what we can do. Let's turn around. Look at that. Oh my god, the passengers must be throwing up and screaming for their life. It's okay. It's Flight Noob. You signed up for it. Okay, not really, but you get my point. Okay, let's try slow this down. That's why I'm flying so erratically, because I really need to slow it down. Early flap. Okay, pushing down that. Okay, we got that flap down. There we go, that's much better. There we go. We need to be slow when touching down. Around 60 knots is ideal. Around 70 to 60 knots is ideal. So here we go for the landing, ladies and gentlemen. Still a little too fast for a short runway, but hopefully this speed bleeds off. There we go, it's bleeding. Okay, we need to bleed it even quicker now. 80 knots. Come on, I need to be slower. Oh, 75 knots is too much. It's too fast. Oh. There we go. Welcome to wherever this is, ladies and gentlemen. And remember, we've got a landing gear fault, so we can't really move our aircraft much. So it's stuck, pretty much is what I'm saying. All right. Doesn't matter. Let's go ahead and take a look at that landing replay, that's where all the money is. That's where all the money is. So let's go ahead and take a look at that landing replay, shall we? Before we do, EM says I'll do it in MSFS, which not by myself, because I use FSX more. Flight Simulator will crash in 17 hours, and I'll end this flight when... Flight Simulator is likely to crash, man. Ultra long haul is not something you want to do on MSFS. You might want to use X-Plane or FSX or something for that. Okay. Oh no. I have bad news, guys. Our flight replay did not work. Sky Dolly did not work. It's because of the error. Yeah. So I guess I'm gonna have to leave it here today, because our aircraft is completely and utterly, completely and utterly. Wait. How come I can't go to the drone mode? What is going on here? What is it doing? Good lord. What is it doing? Oh, there it is. Is this the drone mode? No, it's not. This thing is acting really weird now. Okay. I've forgotten how to use the drone mode on this. Okay, the views have messed up now. Oh, there it is. Finally. All good. Alright, thank you very much, EM. But yeah, I hope you guys had a good time today. Just a little bit of a quick warm-up flight before I stream further. You know, first flight since I've been back and whatnot, so I'm not too worried about it. The next stream is hopefully going to be an A340 from Kuwait to Doha, which is something I like doing. And then after that, we'll see where we can go from there. Probably fighter jet. I'm going to take out some aircraft that I haven't seen before or something of the sort. But nonetheless, I hope you guys had a good time. I believe the A340 has had a number of fixes from Idibil, so I'm going to go out and showcase that in the next stream. So thank you very much, Anas, EM, and Sakub for tuning in. For today, we're going to call it for this particular stream. I will catch you guys soon in the next one. Once again, thank you very much. It was indeed a fun flight. Thank you very much once again for tuning in, all of you guys. Sorry about the delay. I mean, for being absent for 3 months. Yeah, I'll try my best, EM, to not go disappearing again. I'll continue flying, and I believe we can grow this channel hopefully from here on out. So yeah, see you guys soon and have a good day.